Hey, ya hosers! How you doing today? Another fantastic wintry grossness over here. How do you like my toque? That's Canadian. Anyways, I have another pickup for you that I'd like to talk about. And this one's pretty interesting. I ended up finding an ad on Facebook for a local game shop. No names. But they happen to be selling a pile of consoles. N64, Super Nintendo, and NES. Console only, $5, including taxes, per unit. So I'm thinking parts, right? I'm thinking parts. Hey, that's awesome. Parts, yeah! You can always use parts, right? Super Nintendo shells, if you can swap out that yellow grossness for a nice... And it depends on the model, right? Not the guts are different. But if you can swap it out and make it look better, hey, you can make an extra $10-20 just like that with that shell. The back of the Super Nintendo has the power connector, the pin not always, sometimes breaks off that back. And I see people sell it like that, but it doesn't work right. You touch that power cable, boof, your game's gone. Hey man, if you're playing Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger, the last thing you need is for that power cable to come off in the middle of a big battle, right? So, anyways, I take those things, I can unsolder them, I put them on a good board, boof, I've got great value out of a Super Nintendo that wasn't perfect before. NES shells, people seem to love them. I had one guy, he wanted one for a lunch bucket. He wanted to make a lunch bucket. I have a couple empty ones that I would love to make a PC out of. I got a couple mini ITX boards that I would love to fit in there. And just make a cool little PC, be it a low power media machine or an emulator machine. It's a little project that I have, but there's uses for these things, right? So for $5, I'm thinking, that's an amazing deal. I need to go get it. And it had been posted for 2 days already. And I hoped that nobody had gone in there and cleaned them out. So I go down to I messaged them on Facebook. I think I made a mistake there, but I messaged them on Facebook and I said, hey, do you have any of that stuff left? And they're like, yes, we do. We have almost everything. So great. I go down there and I get there a little early, but I wait around. I get in there at 9 o'clock and sure enough, they got the table full of stuff. And I'm looking around. I'm looking, oh my God, how am I going to pick what I want? Right? Obviously, I want the better shells, the best connections on the back, whatever I can get my hands on for parts. Well, there are 2 more boxes underneath the table full of consoles. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, let me talk and see if I can work my magic and get a deal. Well, I talked to the wife, and the wife says, well, we can sharpen the pencil. I'm sure you guys have all heard that term before. And see what we can get done for a deal. And I say, well, if I take them all off your hands, what can we do? Oh, I'm sure we can do something. We'll sharpen that pencil. And I'm thinking, okay, great. Even if it's like $5 or $10 off, that's awesome, right? You usually get a discount on volume. So I'm pretty stoked about getting all this stuff. And the husband comes out from the back and she says, well, can we do something? Can we sharpen that pencil? And he looks at her and just drops her like a rock. I felt so bad for this lady. He's like, no, are you kidding me? It's $5. Can't do any better than that. And she just shrinks down to the smallest human. I felt so bad for her, right? Like, who talks to people like that? Anyways, She shrunk down. She didn't even look me in the eye. She just shrunk down, turned around, and walked away. Left me standing there like a complete knob in the middle of this hobby shop. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll just pick out the best ones and go from there. And I'm standing there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes looking, and I can't decide. And I think to myself, I just got to buy it all. I don't want to buy the N64s because they're missing the jumper pack, power cables, and it's expensive to piece those things all together on an N64. So I limit myself to a couple of N64 systems because I do have an extra jumper and I do have an extra power supply, things that I've come across, and I think that's a great thing. We'll just do that. We'll leave them with the crap N64s. Maybe somebody has one that crapped out and they just throw their stuff in it and good to go, right? If they're lucky. They are labeled parts for $5. So, anyways, I make a deal and I say, look, I'm going to take 25 of these consoles. And can we do that? Yeah, okay, great. Where's your van? Oh, it's in the back. I'll go get it out front. I'll be right back. Go to get my van, come out front. I walk in. They're having a conversation at each other, and they go look at me and they go, "What's your name?" And I go, "I'm Sam." "Oh. And what are you going to do with these consoles?" I say, "Well, they're parts. And so I will probably, it's a hobby of mine. I'm learning to fix stuff. I'm learning to solder. I don't have all the tools, but I'm learning. I'm getting good at it. I'm getting good at certain things. So I'm going to probably fix them up or do some things with them or hobby, whatever." And she says, "Well, if you fix them up and you sell them, won't you be competing with us?"
Uh-oh.
And this is where I'm all of a sudden thinking, holy shit, are they serious right now? They are actually concerned about me being a competitor. And I'm thinking to myself, they're seriously concerned about this. This is really weird, right? They have their product out. It's for everybody, and I'm willing to take it all. Who cares who they sell it to? Does it matter if it's me or Joe Blow who wants it for $5? And if Joe Blow buys it for $5 and it doesn't work and ends up in the trash, is that really what they want? So, I don't know, I'm kind of like a little flabbergasted. I'm just trying to see something to get these consoles in the van that I've agreed to already buy. So, anyways, I say something about throwing them on eBay, which is half truth, right? And they're like, "Oh, okay." Okay. So I pay them. I think it was $125, taxes in. Load them into the back of my van, shake their hands, and off I go. Great deal, right? An amazing deal, because it turns out 21 out of the 25 consoles work fine. No problem. Some of the NES systems need repinning. Easy enough to do. I don't have to buy them. I can redo them myself. Saves on cost. Perfect. Right? Holy crap. 21 out of 25 consoles for $125. Insane. So now keep in mind that I do have more consoles than just that. Right? I have multiple. So I got these sitting there now. Great. I got a stock that's going to last me forever, right? Whenever I feel like getting to them, cleaning them up, putting them online. Awesome. I got stuff that's going to last me for 2 years, right? I don't even want more consoles unless I can get them cheap. Like the other day I got that $25 one. That's fine. Anyway, so I got consoles for a lot. I got those and I got more on top of that. Well, wouldn't you be darned that I start getting emails from the shop owner on our local classifieds asking where I bought the damn thing from. Not even a console I got from them. Where'd you get that? Was it from this particular shop? Well, no, this particular console I've had for, it was actually my backup console. And because I got myself a Junior, over there on top, because I got myself a Junior, I don't need this anymore. I like to have one out, not the one in the box, but I like to have one out so that when I want to plug it in, it's good to go. So anyways, that was the one that I had sitting up out here, and he's bugging me, thinking that I bought this console from his shop and I'm moving it to sell. Unbelievable, right? So I'm honest. I'm like, no, this is a machine that I bought from, I don't know, 2 years ago. I don't know who from. I got an SNES Junior and I don't need this anymore, and that's why I'm selling it. Thanks for your interest. Weird, right? And so it moves on, and I think it was today I get another message from the same guy. Same as our shop? No, I copy and paste and send the same message back to them. Why do they care? That drives me crazy. So anyways, great deal. Weird story. I have no idea. This is a mom and pop shop. You think that they'd know whether they're selling broken stuff or they actually have parts, right? They've been in the business a while. How do they not know? I don't know. Maybe they're just picky about condition and they don't want dirty or stuff with chips in it. I don't know. Some of them are great. Some of them in good shape. So anyways, that's my story for today. I will try and post a photo for you so you can see the bins of stuff that I got. And I hope you like and subscribe, and we'll see you the next time. Now here are the 2 bins of stuff that I got. And that's not even including, I have a box somewhere full of broken ones, like that down there. But, and then a couple of these, again, are not, like the ones that have power coming out of them, they're not ones that I got from them. And there's 3 in here at least. Oh, 3, yeah, there's 3 at least. They didn't come from them.